And I forgot what the button was for the theme. Hang on 1 second, guys. Let me find that. All right. Here we go. This is I Guess on the Rodney1279 channel. I'm glad to have you guys with us. We're going to be doing our first game of I Guess with our 2 contestants here, who is going to try to win over $5,000 in cash and prizes. That's in 1960s money. And we have for our first 2 contestants in the forms of Steve and Justin. How y'all guys are doing?
Hello. Doing good.
Y'all ready to play I Guess?
Let's do it.
All right. Well, I'm going to tell y'all guys the object of I Guess. Now, the first thing I'm going to have y'all guys do is I'm going to have y'all guys study the game board. I'm going to show y'all all the answers that's going to be in the game. And y'all going to study the game board for around about 10 seconds or so, okay? And while y'all study the game board, now once you get through studying the game board, I'm going to read y'all some general knowledge questions that could be the answer to the game board. Each question you get right in the first round is 10 points. And the goal is to 100 points. The first player to get to 100 points between y'all 2 will go on to the bonus round for some awesome prizes, okay?
Alright. Alright.
Now here's one key thing that I did not tell you. There could be an answer on the board that may not be on the board. So if you see an answer that is not on the board that is the answer to one of the questions, that's when you yell out, I guess. That's in the center box.
Okay.
And we'll see if that's the correct answer, okay? And when y'all give me your answer, you'll call out a number to tell me where the answer is, okay? Or tell me I guess, okay?
Alright. Okay.
Alright, well, if y'all ready, let's go ahead and play the game. I'm going to reveal the board for 10 seconds, and here we go. Reveal. I'm getting my biscuits out of the oven. I had to do that. Okay, Justin, are you ready?
Let's do it.
All right, the first question. What happens to a man on his wedding day?
4.
Let's see what's number 4. Breakouts in a rash. Only if he stays in the woods, Justin. Let's close that back. Obviously, that's not it. All right, now we go to you, Steve.
Okay.
What happens to a man when he lives to be 100?
I'm gonna try 6.
Let's see what's in number 6. Placed in a zoo.
No.
No, he's not placed in a zoo. Only if he acts like an animal. All right, let's close the door. All right, Justin. What happens to an elephant after he's captured?
6.
Yeah, I think you're right on that. That's correct. So you get 10 points for that, Justin. You see that score? 10-0. And you get to keep control, Justin, because you got that right. We close the door back. All right, Justin. What happens to a man when he retires? Well, let me read that again. What happens to a man who retires before he's eligible for retirement pay?
Uh, 4.
Number 4. Let me hit that again. He breaks out in a rash. Close that door back. Steve,
Okay.
what happens to a little boy who eats too many strawberries?
Five.
Number 5, he loses his pension. You see how hilarious this game can be, guys?
Yeah.
All right, Justin, what happens to a caterpillar when he grows older?
I guess.
You going with I guess, huh? Nope, that's not it. We close the door back. And it goes to you, Steve. What happens to a man who gets caught in a cold rain?
Oh, what?
A cold rain. R-A-I-N.
I don't think. 2.
Number 2. He turns into a butterfly. Close the door back.
Dang it.
Justin, what happens to a young man when the draft board classify him 1A?
4.
Number 4. Let me hit the board again. He breaks out in a rash. All right. So we're repeating the questions again. And it's your turn, Steve.
Mm-hmm.
What happens to a man on his wedding day?
Oh, where is that one at? 3.
Let's see what's number 3. He gets married. That's correct.
There we go. Knew that was somewhere.
All right. So you got that right. And it's tied 10-10. And we go to you again, Steve. What happens to a man when he lives to be 100?
Dang it. 7.
Let's see, in 7, he turns into a prince. I wish that would happen. I really wish that would happen. Close the door back. Justin,
Okay.
what happens to a man who retires before he's eligible for retirement pay?
1.
Number 1, he catches a cold. Back to you, Steve.
Oh, man.
What happens to a little boy who eats too many strawberries?
I guess.
Let's see. Nope. 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 Not I guess. All right, back to you, Justin. What happens to a caterpillar when he grows older?
Number 2.
Let's
Yep.
see. He's sure about that.
Yep.
Turns into a butterfly is correct.
Yep.
All right, you had 20 points, Justin. All right, let's close the door back. Okay, your question, Justin. What happens to a man who gets caught in a cold rain?
Number 1.
Let's see what's behind number 1. He catches a cold. Indeed he do. Good job.
Thank you.
You had 30 points now. And it's still your turn. All right, Justin. What happens to a young man when the draft board classifies him 1A?
I guess.
Let's see. He gets drafted. That's right.
Oh, yes.
You got 40 points. Close that back up here. All right, Justin, still your turn.
All right.
What happens to a man when he lives to be 100?
8.
Let's see what's in number 8. He has a birthday party, and that's right. All right, you're at 50 points, Justin. You're on a roll. Now, if that had been a real game show, you would have had a bonus prize with that for getting 5 in a row. But here's your question, Justin. What happens to a man who retires before he's eligible for retirement pay?
7.
Number 7, let's see what's in number 7. He turns into a prince. Close it back. Your turn, Steve. What happens to a little boy who eats too many strawberries?
5.
Let's see what's in number 5. Open it up. He loses his pension. Close it back. Justin, what happens to a man who retires before he's eligible for retirement pay?
5.
That's it. That's right. Let me open it up. That's correct. You got 60 points, Justin. All right, we close that back up, and this is the last question of this round. Justin, what happens to a little boy who eats too many strawberries?
Number 4.
Number 4, he breaks out in a rash. That's correct. All right, and that's the end of the 10-point board. So, Justin, you're off and running with 70 points. And, Steve, you have 10 points, but don't worry, don't despair. We still have another round. In this next round, each question is worth 20 points each, okay? And Steve can catch up quickly, and the game is to 100 points. Let's go to the next game board. All right. Let me get the next set of questions out. And for 10 seconds, study the board, guys, okay? Here you go. Here's 10 seconds on the clock and study it. All right. All right, and Justin, since you're the last one to get the question right, it goes to you. Each one now is worth 20 points apiece, okay? All right, Justin, when a woman goes on a diet, what does she eat all day?
1.
Let's see what's in number 1. She eats baby food. Close the door back. All right, Steve, it's your turn.
Baby food.
Baby food. Goo goo gaga.
I'm sorry. Okay.
All right, Steve.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. You see how hilarious these answers can be when you get it wrong? All right.
If a woman would do that, that'd be awesome.
That would be awesome.
Okay. Sorry.
What do you munch on in a movie theater, Steve?
8.
Let's see what's in number 8. Buttered popcorn. That's correct.
Right.
We give you 20 points because this is the second round. You got 30 points. We close the door back. And here's your next question. What does a considerate mother feed her little baby?
Oh boy, would that be number 1?
Let's see. It is number 1. That's correct. All right, you have 50 points now. Steve is trying to come back.
Okay.
And here's your question, Steve. What does the zookeeper feed the monkeys every day?
5.
Let's see what's in number 5. Bananas. That's correct.
Right.
All right, it's tied at 70 all. And Steve is making a comeback. Okay, here's your question for another 20 points. What would you serve to a pet canary?
3.
Number 3, let's see what's in number 3. Birdseed, that's right.
Ooh. Total guess.
Good guess, good job. Now, Steve, here's the situation. You get this next question right, you'll win the game, and you'll go off to the bonus round, okay?
Okay.
All right, this is for the game. What does a good Italian chef prepare as the specialty of the house?
Ooh. I guess.
You're going with I guess. For the game, chicken cacciatore, that's correct. And you win the game, Steve. Good job.
Wow.
Good comeback, Steve. 110 to 70. So you'll be going off to the bonus round for some awesome prizes with Justin. We're going to convert those 70 points into dollars. So you get $70. And thanks for playing.
All right. Good game, Justin.
All right, guys. And we're going to take a quick commercial break and pay some bills. And when we come back, we'll have the bonus board set up for Steve. Don't go away.
It's going to be a big